unaccompanied children expected over the next few days is on its way, arriving from ever-growing facilities along our southern border. News 8's Heather Hope gives us a look inside the emergency shelter.
Right inside the San Diego Convention Center, we were able to get an up-close look of the bedding, the kitchen and clinic area to accommodate this first group of 500 teen girls staying here as they will be processed.
This is intake. This is where the females will arrive and be intake.
Seeing where hundreds of young migrant girls, ages 13 to 17 years old, will be staying as their asylum cases will be processed inside the San Diego Convention Center.
Border Patrol facilities were not built to house children.
Lawmakers making it known this care will be reimbursed by the federal government.
But understanding that this is a collective effort with taxpayer dollars and will be as transparent as possible.
Getting a look at where they will sleep on rows of green cots to this medical intake area that Rady Children's Hospital will help run. The girls will be COVID tested and separated with help from CDC staff on site.
Case management to verify identity and relationship to sponsors.
There will be case managers who are also social workers in a 15-to-1 ratio, with staff members staying with girls the whole time.
We have 3 levels of staffing.
The convention center can accommodate up to 1,450 in what will be an all-girls facility.
That these girls have arrived in a legal way. The law allows them to come forward and to say, we're seeking asylum.
Inside the kitchen, seeing the meals the young girls will eat.
Obviously today you see we're doing hamburgers.
The chef says there will be variety. The next meal will be enchiladas.
Children who we have a moral duty to make sure that they are welcomed and have a safe and secure place to be until we can reunite them with their families.
The next group of 250 girls are expected to arrive on Monday.
But can you imagine the trauma that some of these girls have faced on the way here? Can you imagine how difficult it's been for them? And so when they arrive, thank God we have a community like San Diego that doesn't yell and scream and beat up on the bus as they arrive.
Each teen girl is expected to stay here at the convention center anywhere between 30 to 35 days, and the goal for this site to stay open is until July. Alicia?
The Episcopal Diocese of San Diego and South Bay Community Services are offering help in the form of clothing donations and hygiene kits to those unaccompanied migrant children arriving at the San Diego Convention Center. News 8's Teresa Sardina checks in with the Episcopal Church Center in Ocean Beach, where they need volunteers.
Alicia, members of the Episcopal Diocese of San Diego tell us they need as many volunteers as possible. They need to speak Spanish, be fully vaccinated against COVID, and they need a background check.
We have an outpouring of church members and volunteers throughout the entire county. There's actually so many people that want to help and welcome these young people that we can't keep up with all of it.
Over the last 3 days, the Episcopal Diocese of San Diego has checked in hundreds of volunteers to be available at the San Diego Convention Center for the unaccompanied migrant children arriving. Reverend Rebecca DeNovo tells News 8 volunteers will provide religious and spiritual care services, bringing comfort, worship, and prayers to these children, hoping this will help with their transition in a new place.
We're trying to provide a number of things. One is simply a sense of welcome and hospitality. Another is to provide chaplaincy care, have chaplains hopefully on the ground, to the youth.
Are you working with just church members or just volunteers in general?
It's really the faith community, and it is interfaith and ecumenical. So we are inviting people from all different religious traditions to be a part of this.
She says there are specific requirements of being a volunteer. You must speak Spanish, and with COVID-19 concerns, you must be fully vaccinated, and there will be an extensive background check. EDSD is immediately looking for faith-based counselors. DeNovo says this is just the beginning. Members will be at the convention center assessing to see the personal needs of the children.
We want them to know that God loves them. We want them to feel welcome. We know they've been through just an incredibly difficult, challenging journey. We're sure some of them are very scared. And we want to provide that reassurance, and we're just happy to be a part of it.
Moving forward, members say they hope to have a plan in place very soon so they can start providing services. For more information on volunteerism with the Episcopal Diocese of San Diego, we'll have that email, which is info@edsd.org, or we'll have the information at cbs8.com. Reporting in Ocean Beach, Teresa Sardina, News 8.